Hello and welcome to a brand new Train Sim World DLC. It is the Tees Valley line, Darlington to Saltburn-by-the-Sea. We have the Class 37 currently selected. These are the locos that are available. It's nice to see the 37 in here. We're probably going to take a look at that very shortly. We're going to start out with the 08. We have my nemesis, the Class 101. But it's nice to see you back. Maybe I'll get a little better with it this time. I like all the dirt over the train there. It looks used. And we have the Class 08 shunter. Okay then, as you can see, we have 5 scenarios available. We've got tube liner, diversion, the 37, coal hauler, steelworks shunting, 3 becomes 2, and seaside summer special. We're going to be taking a look at this one, as it's the shortest one. And for my first video, I like it to be short, as we get the intro is a bit longer. So when we come back, we're probably going to be doing one of these longer ones. I'm going to be going in the 37 after this, I think. But we're going to start with this one, nice and short. Well, here we are then. Here is our lovely Class 08. Welcome to Thornaby Depot. Over at the far end of the depot, a Class 101 has just been delivered with a bye. Can we... There we go, task log, 3 becomes 2, just in case you read as slow as I do. Class 101 has just been delivered with a faulty middle car. Start up this Class 08 and drive over there to split the DMU. Right, let's do it. Now, in the tutorial, I have done the tutorial, you'll be pleased to know, for all of the locos. We're also going to be taking a look at the 101. Well, actually, we're going to look at all the scenarios, so there'll be the 101 and the Class 37. Now in the tutorial it tells you to do the isolation switch, but it's already on. Okay, so they've already done that, which is why it's probably telling us to climb aboard. We can just get cracking. Close that. Sit into the driver's seat. Hold the master key. Oh yes, you have to hold this. This is a full-on start that we're doing. So we hold that, we can hear the engine. We'll let go. If you don't let go, you have it becomes a bit of a minefield when you're trying to set it back onto on. The amount of times I set it into off. Okay, so we're waiting for the main reservoir to charge. While we do that, we can have a look at the rest of the train, maybe. Oh no, you need to sit down. Oh, we could go outside, couldn't we? Go outside. Take a look at our train. I like it. We got some, well, we've got a 37 over there. Unfortunately, we're not in that one today. We're 101. There's another shunter. Hey, shunter friend, what are you up to? That's kind of cool. He's busy working. Maybe we should be busy working too. Let's get in here. All right, close the door. Get your FOV sorted out. There we go. Fully release the handbrake. I know where that is. Just put it the wrong way. All the way around she goes. We're going to need some wipers today. I took the time during the scenario, even though it doesn't show you, to figure out where they were. We'll go on there. There we go. Smallest window wiper in the world. Now we need to set the Loco brake to full service. Look at me go. That's emergency. Full service. Set the train brake to running. That's down here. There we go. I know it's going a bit too smoothly. Just for a bit. I'm nervous now. Okay, set the reverser. We could use the shortcut keys there. W and S will change the reverser. Set the Loco brake to... Where are you? You're up here. That's sand, brand. That's sand. And that rhymes, though. So worth it. Set that to release. And we're just going, are we? Right. We're heading that way. Let's give you some power. Well, we're moving. Let's go. We have to stop at signal TY176 up there somewhere. 500 yards up there. Speed limit around here is 15. It's an interesting thought that they went back with the... It's supposed to be, is this late 80s, early 90s? But I would imagine it's more that there's a lot more to do. in that era. Unfortunately, these days it would be kind of dead round here. So you get to relive the glory days, as it were. Got all those 37s we could take for a spin. Not in this scenario, though. It'll tell us off for that. Or it probably won't let us. Oh, let's open the window. Look at that. Oh, look at him shunting things. Still, yes. Oh, that's disorientating. Wait, pay attention to what you're doing. There could be red signals or anything, and you're just shunting around here like you own the place. No, we're clear there. It must be up there then, one of these signals that we stop at and do some changing of switches, perhaps. Okay, we're good so far. We've still got 130 yards to go. Ah, yes, it's probably one of these. One of these. It looks like these are operated by the signal room, so we probably don't have to worry about changing switches. We should possibly start slowing down though. Yeah. Come on. You can do it. Don't break too. Oh, is that wheel slip? Is that wheel slip? Sand. Sand? It's just aggressive, wasn't it? I missed it. We overshot, guys. The only reason... Well, we're going to have to go that way anyway, aren't we? Let's turn that wiper off. We don't want all the wipers going. Oh, come on. No. Was that in the right place? There. No. There. There. Got it. That's a game in itself. Is this window open? I can't remember which one I opened. Yeah, it was this one. He's shifting, what, empty steel wagons around. That's cool. Hello. Do we have a high vis on? I hope so. Yeah, we do. Okay, we still haven't done this. We're gonna need these wipers on, but we don't have to have them on. Didn't do anything until 50%. That's great. Let's change the reverser. We'll change it to forward now, and we'll give it a little bit of juice. Release the brakes. That's the main reason I wanted us to pull off again, so we could hear the little chug from the engine. Brings back memories. Used to live near a train yard in Peterborough, so always hear the diesels shunting around in the yard there. Objective complete. Brilliant. 13 yards. It's yellow, thankfully, because that was a bit iffy on the old breakage. So what are we doing now? We've got to go to Tees-Yard Wagon Repair Depot. Should we check and make sure that all of our switches are correct? We do have a red there. Our switches seem to be all in the right place, which is fortunate for us, which means we don't have to get out. Hopefully they stay that way, but we do have a red there, so we're going to have to be quite mindful of that. Let's get in. Let's do some driving. What's the red thing for? Have I overbraked? I don't know what that's for. It's warning me about something, and I have zero ideas. Right then. Have I got the brakes on? Running. I feel like I had brakes on there. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Don't move with your brakes on. Is that better? Yeah, we're coasting. We're coasting. We got this. Now, given that there is possibly a signal up here that's red, which is a bit worrying now that it's not showing red. Ooh. Ooh. How do we hang out the window? Is it this one? Alright. Come on. I don't like the whole cycling through the cameras business. I want to just hang my head out the window. Never mind. We'll have to pray that it's right. Well, we could do this view, right? Is that red? Can't see any red signals. No, I can't see it. I think we're good. As we're doing 3 miles an hour. I see, because I'm nervous about the signal. I don't know which way that signal's going. Well, it's not saying anything. That's facing the other way. Do we have to get up this side and have a look? I guess you can get up and look around. I can't see any signals for here. Are we going the right way? Apparently. Yes, we are. That red signal... that red signal was facing the other way. It wasn't for us. Brilliant. Don't have to panic so much. We'll just go up there then. Let's get going. But we don't want to slam into the 101. Oh, yes. We do get to hear some great sounds. Right. Let's coast up to it. And let's not be overzealous with the braking. That must be the unit that we're going to be separating. It's the middle car, right? That we want. Do we have to shift all the unit around? Or is it just what we need? Okay, stop. A little bit of brake. Just a little bit. We'll glide up there, hopefully. There we go. A bit aggressive, but not too bad. As long as we get under a couple of miles an hour. That should be beautiful. Come on, bump it. Bump it. I heard it. And we bounce straight back off again. Alright, now couple up to the DMU. Pull up to the Loco. Pull up to the locomotive. Oh, come on. That was not up there. What did you say? Pull up so the locomotive touches the DMU, then climb down and hook up the couplings manually. Right. My shunting exploits are always interesting. That's one word for it anyway. Alright, we're going to have to just gently... Alright, there we go. Don't bounce off it this time. There we go. No, don't bounce off it. Don't bounce off it. You're bouncing, train. Just gently. Get up there. Okay, go. Go, go, go. Come on. Oh, go, go. You're bouncing again. Maybe that's enough. Maybe that's just brake. Maybe we're close enough. I'm not going to stick the handbrake on until I know we're close enough. Will that count for us? We're a bit far away. Unless... Well, we can couple it. Alright. I mean, I'm not happy with that situation. Can we just a little bit. Can we just a nudge. Come on. You can't use the throttle standing up. Oh, you can. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. It was a bit. Come on. What are you doing? Now where are we going? We're going that way. We're off that way. That was a bit aggressive. It just kind of... Yeah, there we go. Come on, what are you doing? Okay, it doesn't like it when you just mess around with the controls, apparently. No, you're doing something. Have I put the brakes on? Let's put them on for good. Try again. Come on, Gran, it's not hard. All you got to do is go that way. Right, gently. You probably don't have to be, like, spot on. So then, any yards out there in the UK want to hire me for shunting duties? You will eventually get your job done. And I'd be very careful. Oh, we bumped into it again. It's the big nose that throws me. The big nose. That's what throws me. Right, let's put that on. On the hopes that it's alright. I think we can get away with it. Either that or we're going to be dancing around in the cab for an hour. We won't, because I'll edit that. Right, do... Aha, okay, so we're kind of pulling the train forward, are we? First we need to move the DMBS and get it out of the way so we can get to the middle coach. Ah, I was right. We're going to have to shuffle these cars around. Uncouple vehicles, lead car. So we're going to have to uncouple the lead car. We get to see the Class 101 pulled apart. So we're on... Oh, that was a nice touch. Did you see the corridor bit? That's so cool. Okay, so we've got that. Now we take the lead car out and shove it out the way somewhere. Get back in here. Do you know what? We might as well just leave these on. Otherwise we're turning them off every 5 seconds, aren't we? Now where we take it? Where are we taking it? Let's have a look. We're going all the way up to that point there. Make sure all our switches are good. Don't press escape. And we need to switch that to reverse. We need to drop the brake off. And give it a bit of fuel. Oh, it's much heavier now. You can feel it. Oh, I do like that. What are these? But brake selectors. No, see. Don't know what any of those are. Look at the little lanterns. Does that mean we can go out and put those on the... I did it. Look, you can take them. That's a bit cool. Does that mean we can go and put them on the back? Oh, I'm really tempted to go do that. We have the handbrake on. We have the handbrake on. Handbrake off. That's why it's heavy. Anybody notice that? Oh, look at that. It's really light all of a sudden. Do we actually have the coach? Yeah. Yeah, if you put the handbrake on, it's generally a good idea to take it off again. Right. Oh yeah, that's a bit smoother. Things tend to be much heavier with a handbrake applying force as well. There we go. Let's get the stop here. Should be clear of that switch. Are we clear? It's telling us to stop here, so we'll go for it. There we go. Objective complete. Now, the Thornaby depot area includes manual junctions. Ensure these are set correctly. We need to... What are all these? That fuel? We need to set this one. Where are we heading? Where are we taking you? Yeah, I know we need to set it, but where to? There. Okay, we're going into this little siding here. Make sure they're all right then. Are we clear? We're clear. Brilliant. Back, let's go. Oh yeah, change direction, otherwise we'll be heading off in all sorts of the wrong direction. Right, let's go. And, oh, we're going to have to be careful here. It's a bit of a short siding. We have the brake released, right? It's usually best to check that before you head off. We're getting a bit smoother. I'm getting my train feet back on. That's a saying. It's so cool that we're pushing these DMUs around, split up. I like that. I actually enjoy the shunting. It is fuel. Look, there we go. Slightly distracted. Fuel just there. Oh, look at all the wagons parked up. That's amazing. I do like that. Pay attention. We should maybe consider braking. Let's brake. Not throttle. Come on, you're just panicking now. Okay, you're just panicking. With good reason, I would say, because like I said, it's a bit... We might go ploughing through the depot thing there. Alright, that should do it. I think we're good. I think we're good there. It says 30 yards, but I'm not confident about that. Oh, maybe. That's... Oh, no, look, it is. It's short. It's right there. Alright, brake there. That would be good. Why couldn't I get 0.8 when I was trying to uncouple it? Or couple to it. Okay. Lead car, uncouple the vehicles. Let's get out in the pouring rain. It's not very busy in this yard, is it? I mean, apart from the beginning, though, I saw a few trains moving around, but it's gone all quiet now. Oh, that looks lovely. That's screenshot territory right there. Come on. What are you doing? You can walk over that. That's lovely. Actually, you'd be better off doing that afterwards. Let's uncouple. I didn't put the handbrake on. It's fine. It's fine. We'll uncouple. Otherwise, we're going to be here all day. This is supposed to be a 30-minute job. I feel like it's going to take a lot longer than that. Right, now we go and get that other one, right? Stop at location 7 yards away. Up there. I guess. I want a screenshot of that. That looks cool. Plus, I'll be in my own screenshot. That'll be awesome. There we go. We got 37 in the background too. Beautiful. Right, get in here. Right, so where are we going? What are we doing? Put that into reverse. Brakes are on. We want to... they don't manually couple, so we shouldn't worry about it too much. Oh, is it telling us 7 yards over there? Or is it telling us to... yeah, it's telling us 7 yards over there. I bet that's what it is. Let's take a look. Yeah, look. It's not really 7 yards, is it? It's yards up to here as well. Silly game. Right then. We are heading that way. It's fine. We're going to have to go over the switch, aren't we? We'll get this. We'll get this. I would love it if those distances would be actual track distance. Probably a bit difficult to calculate. Now, when we've been doing it before, it tells us to stop over this switch, right? This one. I don't know why. We might as well. I mean, the red signal that we need to care about is quite a way away. Alright. That's accelerating. Come on. Let's brake. About 27% should do us. We'll check our signals. Not our signals, our switches. Completely different thing. It's this one, right? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like getting off this whole switch situation is a good idea anyway. Probably not a good idea to be sat on them. Okay, now let's remember. Forward, like a pro. That off. Let's get going. Oh, I love that growly start. Let's pretend like we do this for a living. Which means, like, being overzealous with the accelerator. I kind of like that we've pulled these apart, the DMU. You always see them together, don't you? Come on, we'll get this. We'll get this. I mean, it's not like we're travelling the fastest, even at top speed. It allows you to go 15 miles an hour around here. I will say the nose on this train, on this shunter, really does disorientate me a little bit. Okay, that's probably a little too much. Probably a little too much. We're going to push it through the thing. Oh, yeah, that was a bump. That was a bump. Alright, brake, brake. Well, we didn't have too much physics issues there. It was a bit aggressive. Yes! Objective complete. Thank you, game. Couple to formation. Stop. I love how that says objective complete. You ram it into the DMU, and that's good enough for everybody involved. Except for the supervisor, who luckily isn't around. He had to go and have his lunch, so I thought I'd do this while he was gone. You know, to be helpful around the yard. Worst idea. Okay, are we touching? There we go. We're touching. You just glide all the way back, don't you? We need to... right, just gentle. Come on, come on. Gentle. Yeah, with a brake on, maybe. Soon as we touch. Are we touching? Oh, I love those in there. Hey, you pay attention to your duties, man. Yeah, okay, I kind of don't mind doing it with the... oh, what are you doing? Silly. Goodness me. Yeah, it is painful. Right, ooh, that was a bit close. And I could have got my shirt hooked on there. I'd have been trapped there hanging for eternity. Till the supervisor got back going, what are you doing? That's legit. That is absolutely a thing. It's because I got too close. There you go. Figure yourself out. You got it. Now, do I have to uncouple? Yeah, we're just taking the middle one. We're going to leave the rear one out here. Right, so we'll uncouple those. I love that bit. I love it. Look at all the writing on here. Darlington. What does that mean? Does that mean where it's stabled or where it was built? Anyhow, let's get up here. Let's do this. See if we can actually finish it. We've got to take it to the east entry. Right. Sit down. Where are we off to? Where's the east entry? All the way up there. So where we've been parking. Okay, got it. Got it. Back. Let's do this then. Right, reverser. I haven't been using the handbrake for the purists out there. Just because it takes forever for me to do. And I forget as well, which is amazing. Right, release that and we'll get going. Let's do this. Right. 420 yards to go, but we're stopping way before that, so that's great. I'm gonna assume we're clearing the switch again, do some changes, and take it into one of these siding. Whether we go into the actual maintenance depot would be kind of cool. I'm gonna say no. That's probably not what we get to do. It would be lovely if we could. Dovetail. Wouldn't it be? It would be kind of cool. See all the workers start working on it. It's probably a bit excessive, but it would be. It would make you feel part of the yard, right? I feel like it's better to use these than the keys because there's such a delay on the keys, and because you're not watching these actually move. Alright, where we're heading to now? We are heading to... Oh, we're going a bit of a distance, are we? We're up to here. We're all the way up there. Is everything set for us? This isn't set, otherwise we'll go ramming into the front. That is also not set. That is also... No, that is set. Because it turns blue and it shows you where it's heading. Now let's follow that all the way down. Make sure we're set here. Looks like we're set there. That's for those. Are we set here? Yeah, I'm going to go with yes. Let's see. Let's see. Right, put you into forward, please. What we got on? Have I got the throttle on? It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I got the throttle on. 2. I've just left it on there because I panicked. That was amazing. Right. Switch you onto forward. Let's go. I feel much better using these. Much better. It's much more comfortable. Because you're expecting the kind of click when you're dragging them like this. But when you're using the keys, it's hard to judge when that click's going to happen. Because nothing seems to happen to start with. Right, I think we can go up to full speed here. All the way. Brilliant. Oh, do you know what we haven't done? Where is it? We'll just cruise for now. There we go. You know what we haven't done? Where is it? Anybody know where the horn is? Don't touch that. Cab heating valve. Oh, it is a bit chilly today. Let's turn that on. I'm trying to find the horn. Where's the horn? Whistle. Is that the horn though? Yeah, that's the horn. We don't have an actual... Quite impressive, that. How far have we got to go? We've still got a way to go. I mean, it's got buffers at the end, should it all go wrong. All we're going to do is wreck an already broken down car. That's not how you should look at things, is it? It's probably quite fixable right now. If I go wanging through the end of the buffers there, then it's looking scrap heap worthy. But let's not do that and cheese off everybody. Oh, we can go a bit fast. No, this is a bad time to accelerate. You're getting overconfident. Is that a diamond? Are we using the diamond? Go on. We're going a bit fast over that, aren't we? A little bit concerned. Don't derail. No, we're not using it. We're going straight over. Good stuff. Oh, we've got to stop. We have got to start thinking about stopping. Oh, dwarf signals. Lovely. Wish I could see how far away from the end of this I was. Well, I mean, we could do that. It's a bit cheaty. Oh, I thought that was the buffer then. Talk about heart-stopping moment for me. Can't get this far and then throw it through the buffers. There we go. At least, here's a nice touch. For once, we don't have passengers in our empty wagons. Passenger wagons. If you remember the very first one, you'd take stuff to the depot in the Great Western Express, was it? And yeah, it would still have loads of people in. I think in the last one we did as well, on British route, had all the people in when we was heading to the depot. It's like, get out. Guys, we're going to the depot. You're going to be recycled if you stay in. Right, uncouple that. I should have put the thing on, shouldn't I? The handbrake. That's a better name than that. Now what do we do? Now we go back, do we? We certainly are shunting, aren't we? Right then, let's stick you into reverse. Take that off and get going. Well, let's actually make sure that we're going back exactly the same way as we came, which we are. Brilliant. But we're going to be lacking a loco or carriage. There, we've left you there. Brilliant. Let's get going. Since it's just us now, we're leaving our middle car behind. I guess they're going to come and repair it. Ooh, what do we have over there? I never saw this side. There's more locos hanging around. Big floodlights there. They're lighting up the yard. They're like, ooh, he's actually moving at nearly 15 miles an hour. He's getting confident. Give that man a pay rise. Look at all them. Yes. Right, actually up to speed. Drop that down a bit. We've got all the window wipers going. Maybe we should go and turn those ones on over there. Let's not. Those floodlights are massive. I wouldn't like to climb up there. Not a big fan of heights. That would just be... Ooh, we're close to that wall. It would just be super scary. I would probably have a moment about halfway up where then I'm stuck there like a cat stuck in the tree. I'll be all sorts of confident going on the way up. It's coming down, I think, is always the problem for me. Right, we are getting close to where we're supposed to be. It's giving us points for moving. Do like that. That's my sort of game. Oh, come on, you're not clicking. Come on, click. Click. There you go. Yeah, the brakes. Just much prefer it on here, I think. It's much easier to manage. Look, nice and gentle. I still don't know what that sign is. I'm going to guess it's wheel slip. Yeah, see, now we're miles past it because I was waiting for the brake to click and it didn't. Ooh. Right, go back that way. We'll just stop up here. We're fine. I wonder what actually happened. I'm going to look when we press the keys to see why it's delayed for like an hour. Right, now, when I press the brake, what is actually... Ah, I see. There's a little bump before it gets into initial. Gotcha. That's what was happening there. Now what we doing? Stop at location. Tees Yard siding east. Okay, which is that at the beginning? Are we parking up? No, we're going back in here. Please tell me we are not now shifting that back in there. You've got to be kidding me. Is that what we're doing? Are we going to rebuild it after putting this in here, or are we taking that all the way to the other one? I don't know. Maybe we're just leaving it tidy. We could just be leaving it tidy, of course. Well, luckily, we're already going in the right direction, so we'll just get going. I did change the switches, didn't I? We'll see. I think I did. So we're going back to where the lead car was. And I'm going to try and be comfortable with the braking with the keys, because it's a bit... You wouldn't really be looking down at this, would you? You'd know it, because you'd feel it in your hand. And you'd feel the clunk and stuff. You'd know how much pressure to put on. Just get used to it, Gran. Come on. Right, do it. There we go. Just have to hold it. Just wait for that initial bit. And we should have it good. Right, stop there. Yeah, I think we're good. We're going to bump it. Oh, just a little kiss. A little kiss is good. Especially if we can now put this DMU back into service as a 2-car unit. Let's get the motor... Oh, I see what they did there. Yeah. Do you know what, guys? For our final manoeuvres, I'm going to do it. We're going to put the handbrake on. You're all going to remind me that it's on when I get back in. Or I could just have a decent memory. Let's go over here then. We'll hook you back up. We'll get back in like a pro. There we go. Up we go. And we'll sit back down. We'll switch this to reverse. And we'll take off the parking brake. Look at us go. So now we're going to shift this back, and it's going to be a 2-car unit. Now it makes sense. Of course they can operate as a 2-car unit. Right, take that off, and we'll get going. Are you coming with us? Yes, you are. And we have nothing on, do we? No, handbrake is released. Brake is running. Ooh, I feel accomplished. Now it's telling us we're going the wrong direction, which we're not. It's the whole marker thing being as the crow flies rather than actual track distance. Which is why we should have I guess another stop up here for scenarios. It doesn't really matter, does it? We know what we're doing. Well, sort of. We need to clear that switch though. Right, initial application. Are we clear of it? Ooh. Yeah, quite a way. Is it wheel slip? Are you going to slip? Do we see a visual? Look at that. The first time I don't slip. And yeah, we're looking outside to see. Typical. Typical. I could have just wanged it on, really, couldn't I? And then we would have seen. But that's not what happened, and we're going to go this way. No, we're not. No, we're not. What haven't you done? Put your brake on. Put your brake on. Right, you can turn off. Turn off. Turn off. Any guesses of what I didn't do? That's right. The switches. We would have just basically put it back to where it was. But we're heading that way. There we go. Caught it just in time. I've managed to make a 30-minute scenario last 10 minutes longer. I'll be honest, guys. When I'm playing at home, I do the same thing. Because I just chill and relax. Take a look at the scenery. Get it all wrong. And have another go. But I enjoy myself. That's what matters. So we'll be taking a look as we come towards the end. I'm going to say we're going to come towards the end of this. Or are we going to have to get out the way? You know what? Don't wrap up yet. We might have to go back and do something like park in front of the middle car now. Okay. Alright. We're not doing too bad here. I would like a little bit of brake. Just to drop us down a touch. Under 4 miles an hour should do us. Ooh, or 4 exactly. Oh, we've got a little ways to go yet. I guess this is the best way to do it. We don't really have anyone helping us, do we? Going, hey, forward. Whip. So we're going to have to be that person as well. Alright, remember it's got the little... There we go. Brakes coming on. Let it run. Touch more. Yeah. Look at that. Silky smooth. And given that it's a little bit away... Is that too far? I don't know. I guess we'll find out, right? Objective complete. Couple to formation. Have we left it to... Have I been overconfident? I shouldn't be doing this, should I? Sit here twirling this and we're not even close enough. Well, let's see. Science. For science. Do we have everything off in here? Yes. For science. Is that technically close enough for the game to recognise a couple? It might be. Pull it. Yeah. Can we pull it? That was a weird noise. Nugget. Right, let's go back up here. Let's get in here. I knew it. It was a bad idea to put this on. Just needed like a fraction more. Just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. Oh yeah, it doesn't like it when you get on there. Just a touch. Oh, there you go. There you go. Alright, you're not having your handbrake this time. I'm not doing that again. Spin that for eternity. Yeah, you're almost perfect. Look at that. Not quite. Oh, look, they're all connected back up. And now it's like, drive the DMU to London. You said it was a 30-minute scenario. Oh, it's not doing that. That's it. Okay, this job is done. Another drive will come. Thank goodness. Stable the... Shut it down. What do we have to do? We do have to stable it up. I knew we'd have to stable it up. Right, so where are we taking you? Well, first we've got to get off here, haven't we? Oh, we're taking it to that one. Gotcha. Lovely. We're not taking it back to where we started. We're not done. We are not done. Good job I didn't wrap up. Everybody would have forgotten what I was saying. Right, we're in reverse. Let's go. You know, no messing about. Now we're wrapping up. Now we're wrapping up. So that was our 30-minute episode. Yep. It's I don't know. It's always the shunting work. I never quite get it right, do I? Make an absolute meal of it is what the words I'm looking for. It didn't go too bad. Just got to get used to the whole how far away the train needs to be. It doesn't auto couple, obviously. You've got to do all that yourself. I think I've just about got the hang of these brakes here. Ooh, let's see. Will it slip? Not accelerator. See, now you're just doing... There. Not really. I don't know what that is. Is it just over braking? Don't know what that warning is. Don't know what it is. Right. Let's stick you in... Forward. Didn't even have the brake on, apparently. Forward. Oh, we've got to change the switches. Don't forget about the switch. That one's right. It's that one. And that one should be okay as well. Brilliant. Right, we're off. Are all my brakes off? Yes. Handbrake off? Yeah. Well, I would have been riding it for about 10 minutes now. We can do this. We'll go and park it up in that little siding. Go over the switch there. Oh, that sounded good. Worth it. Worth it. Alright. Don't get over... Oh, don't go through the thing. Don't go through the thing. Nah, we're dropping speed quite good. There we go. There we go. Gently does it. Alright, stop now. You can stop. Yep, now would be great. Don't hit the buffer. Ooh, I heard it. It was a little dunk. That DMU will be tested by another driver before being put into service, and the crew at Thornby will work on the faulty car. Shut down the 808. Blah, 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 blah. Thanks. Right, that to off. Master key to off. There goes the engine. Climb down. Right. Everything else is just left as is it? Okay. Just leave the wipers going. No, not max. Just leave them on max. Oh. No, I'm not messing about with them. They're just going to be stuck halfway. Not There we go. Right, let's get out. Ooh, it's all sorts of peaceful now. Shouldn't I be isolating these or anything? No? Okay. Right, where are we heading then? Are we heading to that shed over there? Because that would be kind of cool. That has been my first look at the Train Sim World Tees Valley line, Darlington to Saltburn-by-the-Sea. With some fantastic shunting work going on there. There we go. We've made it. We've done it. We've got a final score. And then we'll leave it at that. Are we leveling up? You can see I've done the tutorials. It actually gives you points for doing the stuff you're supposed to do. Now, I hope you enjoyed my first look at Train Sim World. We will be back with the rest of the scenarios, taking a look at the Class 37 next, and then finally we'll go to the Class 101. I'll try and get them out as soon as possible and as close together as possible, and then they'll go back to their weekly / bi-weekly outings, and we'll flit around all of the content I've got and finish off the scenarios until the next DLC arrives. We'll take a look at that too. Thanks for watching again, guys, and until next time, take care.